Let's get into it. Okay, so Sales Navigator it's a premium platform. It's a subscription, okay? But like I said, this is really for sales professionals to discover qualified leads, right? And source leads for them. There's other premium subscriptions. If you're in the recruitment space, you may want a recruiter subscription. There's some cases where that is a much better fit, especially if you're working as a recruiter. If your role is business development for a recruitment or staffing firm, I would still lean heavily towards Sales Navigator. Any other B2B lead gen or sales pro is going to be Sales Navigator. You can use a business premium, and you do get some premium features. I get asked that question all the time. So the answer is yes, you can, if you really want to save that $30 a month or whatever the difference is. But my question is why? You are really, really shortchanging yourself in terms of maximizing the velocity and the quantity of the outreach, and also the quantity and the quality of leads that you can get off of Sales Navigator's platform. And it's just not worth it. Would you buy a Prius for 30 grand when you could get a Tesla for 40? It's kind of the same analogy. Why would you sell yourself short like that? If you own a Prius, I'm not picking on you. I just making a point. You're going to get about 30% for about 65, 70% of the price. So it just doesn't make sense to me. Okay. So let's dive into this a little bit more, all right? So there's 3 different sales plans with Sales Navigator, and this is what I get asked the most questions about. And number 1, their core subscription is the one 99% of you I would recommend, all right? The only time I don't recommend Sales Navigator Core is if, like I said, you're a major account sales rep or you have multiple salespeople from the same organization targeting the same accounts, all right? Either the advanced or the advanced plus makes more sense, but really it's the advanced plus, which gets really, really expensive. So 99% of you are going to fall into the Sales Navigator Core, all right? And the difference in cost can be somewhat substantial, right? So Sales Navigator in the U.S. is $100 a month. It's $99 a month. You can get 2 months free if you pay for it annually, do an annual subscription, okay? I would recommend doing that. If you're in other countries, the price is going to vary, okay? India is the cheapest country, and it's about half. I think it's like $49 or something if you are an Indian resident. There's a lot of folks out there that sell discounted on the aftermarket Sales Navigator discounts, and people wonder how they do that, and that's how. They just buy one from India and then sell it to somebody in the U.S., and eventually LinkedIn's going to take some issue with that subscription. So just be careful, okay? All right. The Advanced Plus, like I said, it can get, it's customized. You got to deal with their sales team, and unless you're, like I said, have multiple sales reps targeting the same accounts, right? Major accounts, it's just not worth it. And the core program is one that gives you access to LinkedIn's learning, and that platform has a lot of value. If you're into self-improvement and expanding your knowledge base and so forth, there's a ton of courses on there. I mean, I wouldn't compare it to Udemy or something like that, but there's literally everything from accounting 101, marketing 101, all the way up through master's level courses and stuff on there across a number of business topics, okay? Biggest difference with the advanced is it gives you that buyer intent insights, which you have to learn to interpret, by the way. It's not overtly obvious, and 90% of it you can figure it out with some common sense from the Sales Navigator Core as well, okay? And then the other big thing, and this is why the Advanced Plus is so much more expensive, is it allows you to connect Sales Navigator directly to your CRM, but they're pulling as much data as they're pushing to your CRM. So just be mindful of that as well, okay? The benefit of that is obviously you can target contact info of folks you didn't otherwise have, but at the same time, if you got some private info on prospects and clients, they have it now too. So just be mindful of that, okay? So once we get that set up, that's the first thing you need to do is sign up for Sales Navigator. A lot of people, do not have a premium account of any type. If you have a free LinkedIn account, all right, you can get a month free trial to Sales Navigator. Okay. I would, again, do the core because it's going to auto renew on that 30th day or whatever it is. Okay. And then before the free trial ends, if you cancel it and say, no, I don't want to renew, then they're going to offer you 2 months at half price. So you could do that and then just run it out monthly or get the annual at that point if you're trying to game the system. I've had people tell me this, so I just thought I would share it. LinkedIn also offers a program. It's a referral sort of program where you can, if you get 10 people to sign up from your first level connections, that's the other caveat, then they'll give you a 2-month free trial. Big deal. It's not worth that to me. Okay. And then I have my team go ahead and put together, you can screenshot this. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. I'll drag this out of the way for right now, but I had them go through and put that on a grid for folks. Okay. So just screenshot that if you want it, or pause it and check it out. Okay.